Some people just want to watch World Fun.
Jeff Nails another draft day.
Nailed
Blake's
it.
top 5 has 98.
I got
Mason
more.
just loves him some Kevin James.
Fucking Kevin James.
It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
Oh, yeah.
It's the history of bad. LaCroix. It's the history of bad ideas. Podcast.
This episode of Hobie is sponsored by Hello Jeff. Save 20% off your first meal box with promo code HobiePod.
Please note that any comments, jokes, questions, maybe anything that we say on the History of Bad Ideas is all in good fun. And remember, we insult everybody. Our thoughts, opinions, questions, anything else, actions that we do on the show do not reflect any of our employers, organizations, advertisers, or anyone else that is associated with the History of Bad Ideas. And remember, at the end of the day, it's just a joke. Hello and welcome to a very special episode of this History of Bad Ideas. This was recorded right before the Cincinnati Comic Expo kicked off, September 23rd through the 25th. Included myself, Blake, Doug, Brian, Jim, and Jeff, along with Brad, Justin, and the Cinemaiden from the Cinema Guys podcast. Just want to let you know, this is not our usual format. So if you're new to the show, go back and listen to a couple of other ones. You'll see what our format is. Also, we would like to say thank you, big thank you to the Cincinnati Comic Expo for letting us moderate the panels. We had a lot of fun moderating. Oh man, there was William Shatner, there was Christopher Lloyd, Richard Dreyfuss, Brandon Routh, Logan Kim, Laurie Holden, Tom Arnold. There was just a lot. There was a lot more than that. John Noble was wonderful as well. But everybody was tremendous fun this weekend. So we want to thank the Cincinnati Comic Expo for this opportunity to talk to these great actors and actresses. And I hope you enjoy. Thanks. Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas / Cinema Guys podcast. Super mashup. Episode 461 of Hobie. Hello, everybody. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
Blake.
I'm Scab Jim.
I'm Brian.
Oh, do we get to go? I thought we were going to like a special
you're next.
introduction
Justin,
or
you're
something.
next.
You can say "and" if you want.
And I'm Justin.
And I'm Brad.
Hey, could you guys help your co-host get in here?
No.
And I'm Ashley.
No.
Jeff, can you give
Oh,
a microphone?
username.
All right, yeah.
And I'm the Cinemaiden.
Okay,
Yeah, you said
we are
Ashley
here
weird.
at the Cincinnati Comic Expo.
We can edit that.
No, we can't. We're at the Cincinnati Comic Expo in the Queen City panel room and doing our podcast. Right before it starts, it is Friday, September 23rd. There's a Comic Expo this weekend, Doug.
Yes.
We've only been talking about it for 2 weeks.
Where's
Hold
it?
on, what is the Cincinnati Comic Expo? Why am I here?
What?
I don't know.
I heard this year downstairs they were saying that this is supposed to be the most attended one ever.
Yes. That is, so far, the ticket sales are doing really well, and they're expecting it to be the biggest one. So Shatner's here.
What are the
William
numbers
Shatner?
normally? What are we looking at for how
I
many
have no
people
idea.
attend?
I'll tell you off air.
2,000? You think it's more than 2,000?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know how many people come to this thing. Is it more than 10,000?
Yes.
What? Is it more than 20?
Justin, do you know how numbers work?
I don't count people. Last year I was stuck up here and I saw about 100 people. That was it.
There were more than 100 people here last year.
You were here for the John Barrowman one. That was like over 300.
Was there 300 people in here?
Yes.
Jeez. I don't know how numbers work. No, I want to do the math of how much money comes in here. 20,000, you think, people?
Yes. More than that.
More than that?
A good amount, let's say that.
Let's not do the numbers.
Are you not allowed to say? Is that why?
No,
because
no,
you
we're not
guys
allowed
are
to say.
officially
Moving on.
sponsored. You're not allowed to say.
We're not allowed to say. Shut up, Justin.
I wasn't picking up on that. I was like, I'm going to keep guessing. This is a game, right?
Let's move on, Justin. Let's move on.
I thought it was a game.
20,000 all at one time?
Yes, all at one time. Yes, in one room, the Queen City panel room, up on the second floor. If you're listening to this, well, you were either here or you weren't. But if you weren't here, why weren't you here?
Come next year.
Yes. This year we got fancy, Jeff. Tell us about the setup in here.
Hey, we've got cameras to put up on the big screen here in the Queen City panel room. So we got a big screen so the people in the back can see a nice close-up of our celebrity guests.
We got the long shot.
We got a long shot
of
everybody on stage, and
yep.
we can close up, and I mean, it's wild.
And in theory, this will be up on their Facebook page at Cincinnati Comic Expo and possibly YouTube channel. So you'll be able to see us moderate. Me, Brad, and well, Justin, if he doesn't get kicked
This will be on YouTube?
Possibly.
Cool.
I mean, we're big over there, you know. We
We're big on
are
YouTube.
the
movie
experts
local
in
movie
Cincinnati,
experts
yeah.
for Cincinnati, so it's apt that we're here.
You know what, Justin? It kind of shocks me that you showed up. Brad always says you never show up to things.
What? I'm at everything. It's she doesn't show up. Brad also schedules like 40 things for himself and then 2 things for us.
So he's like the Paul McCartney of the cinema guys.
That's right. Oh, is that a Brad showing or a cinema guy show? Oh, Brad. Just Brad.
I don't have to go
You know
there.
what? Justin, you should be introduced to Blake. Blake shows up once every couple weeks.
I show up at everything. Why?
He
I'm
shows
at
up.
everything.
He shows up.
Right. How is it I don't show up? I'm at everything.
Justin shows up.
Brad
Cinema
books it,
Justin.
and we have to talk
if I tell
Ashley
him,
into it.
Justin will be there.
I just like
50-50.
50-50.
I feel like this is just revenge for trying to get me to talk about numbers and attendance.
My calculator did numbers, and I just ran some. That's a lot.
Brian, how you doing down there?
Doing great.
What are you excited about most? For the expo, let's keep it clean.
I am excited for Christopher Lloyd.
It's
Going to be a good
But
one.
what gets you excited?
Great Scott!
83-year-old Christopher Lloyd.
Oh, you're excited for him?
Yeah.
I am.
Wow.
I'll be doing that panel on
I'm
Saturday.
excited to see. What are you going to ask? Do you know what kind of questions you're going to ask? Like,
Yeah,
what,
I got
what's
my-
a good one? Throw me a good one.
If you're stranded on a desert island.
Yes, you're on I want to be your dad.
I dreamed of being your dad once.
No, one question is, you were in the movie Clue, one of my favorites. It has a great ensemble cast of comedic actors in that. Can you talk about the atmosphere on that set? Was there a lot of improv? Did you improv a lot of lines? Or
I don't even remember that movie. I was in it.
I told him not to ask me about Clue.
Great Scott. Great Scott.
So
That's
that was
awesome.
one of
That's
the
good.
questions. You like that?
I do like that.
Thank you. I feel like Christopher Lloyd's going to have a lot of people asking questions.
You got one question.
But I just
Hopefully
feel
you
like
can fill up
he's.
another 20 minutes.
I just feel like he's maybe past the time of answering questions.
Oh no,
in his
no,
life.
no! If you go online, like he does a good panel. The one that I'm most excited about after I was watching his panels, Tom Arnold. He's hilarious.
Yeah, you were saying that. I'm actually excited to see him because you told me that.
Yeah, he
I'd
is
like to hear.
energetic.
What questions are you asking him?
I'm just going to say, hey Tom, tell me your craziest Hollywood story, and then he's just going to go off. He'll be fine.
Tell me about Roseanne.
He does talk about Roseanne,
That's awesome.
and he does tell the Julia Louis-Dreyfus story with his car.
Ooh, I don't know
with
the
her car.
story.
I don't know this.
I'll get that one out. He's
I'm
pretty
excited.
good about that one.
I'm excited that her dad's here this weekend.
Who? No, that's
Julia
Richard
Louis-Dreyfus.
Dreyfus, not the same.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't think he's related.
Oh.
Sorry.
Right.
I was really excited, and now I'm not.
Hey, Cinemaiden, who are you excited to see this weekend at Cincinnati Comic Expo?
Katie Cassidy.
Denethor.
John Noble.
I know. I'm excited. What questions you gonna ask him about?
Oh,
Friends?
yeah, Jason, did you get a good Lord of the Rings question yet?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Okay.
We have cherry tomatoes back there.
Okay,
Bring a
time out,
couple
time
on.
out.
Let them eat them, please.
Yeah, Erica
Wait,
bought them for me.
Blake.
Camera, kill
I'm
us
asking
up.
Blake here.
Oh, no.
Blake,
Yes.
the Justin version of the Hobie. Can you tell me what
Justin
the whole
shows
thing is with cherry tomatoes? I don't know Lord of the Rings.
Well, apparently he can eat them very well while listening to a song.
Does he do that in the movie?
Yes.
How many cherry tomatoes does he eat?
Eat a
Well,
lot.
and when I first saw it, I thought he was eating raw meat. The first time I saw it, I was like, "Oh, he's eating something bloody." But he just really drills these tomatoes all over the place.
The tomato pulp is a
I'm gonna
great
stand-
prop.
I'm going to stand next to this stage and sing to him while you're on.
While we feed him cherry tomatoes.
I do have a question on.
And then I do have some oil I brought. I can start pouring it on myself and light myself on fire.
I don't
use poi balls.
That's how he dies.
Do you really not get these references at all?
I don't watch Lord of the Rings.
You don't.
What?
You've never seen Lord of the Rings. I'm
saw
finding
the
out that
first
there's a
one.
litany of movies that you've never seen.
Hold on. You've never seen Lord of the Rings, but yet you're moderating his panel.
Yeah, because of Fringe.
Fringe. I would say Fringe. I would like him over Fringe than I would over
And
Lord.
Sleepy Hollow.
I agree with that. What French question are you going to ask him?
But still, Lord of the Rings, it's a big deal.
Fringe question. I got how. I feel like I'm in a job interview. I don't know if you're doing the moderation.
I can't believe it. Great Scott.
Justin, you got 6 panels. Calm down.
No. I'm excited. When you tell me what kind of question, everything's not judgmental, dude. It's like talking to my wife, man. Look, hey, it's not all about an attack. It's about a question. Because when you tell me your questions, then I get to evaluate. Oh, what kind of questions am I asking?
Well, the one
good.
question is, how did you and Joshua Jackson have you guys had a great relationship on screen. How did you, now you put me on the spot. How did that come to be? Like, how did you have a good relationship
That's a great
off-air?
question.
Yeah.
Where is Joshua Jackson now?
He's doing The Affair on Showtime.
Oh, that's
which is going to be part of Paramount Plus.
Why is he not at Cincinnati Comic Expo this week?
He's Canadian.
Okay. I mean, we've got the Co-Canadians of the Year.
We
in the
do.
building.
Doug, how does it feel to be Co-Canadian of the Year?
It's nice to finally be back together because we've been traveling through Canada promoting this. So it's nice to actually, come back home for once.
You don't have much of an accent, though, from Canada.
Hey?
There you go. Thank you.
Did you say cocaine in the ear?
What?
We all thought you said cocaine in the
sounded like
ear.
cocaine.
I thought you said, hey, how are you doing? Cocaine in the ear.
Of the year.
That's how we got it across the border.
We just missed out on that.
We
one.
heard cocaine of the ear.
We're going to change it to Fentanyl Friend of the Year for this year.
I was like, does that get you high? Does that work?
We didn't quite win that award last year.
So, it is very nice that we're doing the recording in the Queen City panel room. It's really nice. Kind of like
It's
it.
really, really nice this year.
You should think about expanding our
kinda stepped
studio
up
to
the
this
stage.
size.
Again, next week we'll be here. Hopefully, Duke Energy Convention Center has this set up for us.
You don't have a key?
I do have a key, actually.
Oh,
what do you
perfect.
need? It would be awesome if we just show up next Tuesday and there's like a corporate dinner going on and we just start doing our podcast in front of everybody. Just don't worry about it, guys. You just go about your daily business. It's dinner and a show. So
just join them at the table with a set of cards and start asking them your interview questions.
So, how many cherry tomatoes do you eat? Actually, I do have a question, Blake, for you, with John Noble. I do have a question. How many cherry tomatoes did you eat in that scene?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
So, he sets himself on fire and throws himself off a cliff, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
He does not jump off a cliff.
He does. He runs off the end of Minas Tirith.
He thought Faramir was dead. So
Yeah.
We can't hear you on the podcast when you don't have a mic.
So you don't watch Lord of the Rings?
So, Jason, I'm sorry. Quick question. What's the name of the garage we're parking in?
Oh.
Wax. W-H-E-X.
Wax.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wax and Effects.
Okay. Brad, what are you excited about
Yeah.
from the show, from Expo?
Expo, I'm just excited for the weekend. Like, honestly.
Like the guy?
It's not an answer. You have to answer. Who
I
are you
gotta
excited about?
answer who. I'm excited for actually Lori Holden.
Oh.
I'm excited to talk to her.
Are you going to talk to her more about Walking Dead or more about The Boys?
Well, since I
You don't watch The Boys. He's all wearing the bad guy ring over here.
You don't watch The Boys?
I'm going to talk to her about Silent Hill, and that's it.
Lame.
You should talk to her. You know what, Brad? The Boys is a very good family show. Watch it with your kids. It's
Ask her about Herogasm. Be like, hey, how was the Herogasm scene? Was it awesome?
It's not that I don't want to watch the show. I just haven't watched. I've watched season 1. I just haven't come back to it.
There's a whole episode called Herogasm.
I read about it.
She wasn't even in the Herogasm scene.
I heard it's pretty wild.
Brian, please say what you always say about the podcast and the expo. We want to be back.
Yes. Are we trying to get invited back next year?
Let's not ask the Herogasm question.
I wasn't going to ask it at all. It was Brad.
I am actually excited to see the Lava group do this, whatever it is. I have no
Improv.
idea what they're doing.
They're
but
going
I'm-
improv.
I'm intrigued.
It's improv?
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that.
In their lava, it stands for loud, annoying, and very annoying.
Oh.
So I'm curious of what it's going to be.
Wouldn't that be LAAVA?
And that's the first thing going on in the fantasy group?
No,
room?
it's the last thing in Queen City tonight.
6:15 tonight.
Loud and annoying. How is Jason not in that group?
Tell me about it.
Jason won't be here because he'll be moderating Logan Kim.
The Logan Kim from Ghostbusters Afterlife. Yeah.
But I'm excited because Robbie Damon is going to be in the lava group. So.
And who is Robbie Damon?
He's a voice actor, and he did guest appearances on Critical Role.
Ah. And what's Critical Role?
You're seriously asking me?
No, I know.
Okay. I know we've talked about this before.
Yes, we have. Doug, what are you excited about? Anything?
Not just the whole weekend. I mean, I just enjoy being down here.
So when are you guys going into the tabletop room this weekend, you and Brian, and showing everybody how to beat Dungeons and Dragons? And does that strategy work with Pathfinder?
So literally, they're going to start like 45 minutes into Dungeons and Dragons. Brian and I are going to walk in and go, roll the dice and go, done, and walk out. That's all we're going to do.
That's how you win.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do.
You know how you win? Hey, Brian, you done playing? Yeah. Okay, we win. Yeah. We killed the dragon.
See
we
the
rolled.
dungeon.
77 die. Side die? 77 side die? Is that what we made?
75.
75, that's right. That's right.
$25,000?
75, we made
Dies.
a 75 sided die.
So aside from guests,
Yeah.
what are you excited for at Expo?
I like playing trivia. Like, I love being in the Queen City room, the big panel room, and playing trivia in between panels. I'm excited because 3:45 today, we're going to be kicking off some trivia in here when people come in. We got some great prizes from Comics to Games and Paper Street.
And Paper Street Trading Company. They give us a ton of gifts to give away.
Both
Paper
those guys
Street
we
Trading Company. Go trade your paper.
Down on
was a
Montgomery
plug.
Road in Norwood.
They sell groceries, right?
Next to the tank.
Oh, that's Trader Joe's. That's Trader
Sounds like it. Paper Street.
Right behind the homeless people at the bus stop.
Next to the tank. Don't get shot.
I'm looking forward to
And
seeing
the
the faces
Speedway.
of people when they, reach into the Nicolas Cage bag of suck
Yes.
after they lose the trivia.
I'm really excited to give away Breakin' and Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo.
You're really excited about
I'm
that.
really excited for this gift pack.
You know what I'm really excited about giving away? The Fortnite Battle Axe. Because it's like a box about 3 feet tall, and every time my youngest went into the basement, he's like, "Dad, can I have that? Dad, can I have that?" And my wife's like, "Please give that away first." So that is the first thing we're giving away.
Why do you deny your kids nice things?
Because I'm a parent.
Yeah, we don't want a bunch of shit in our house. That's what it is.
Don't come to my house then.
What is the worst present or worst gift that you bought your kid, Brad? That in the hindsight, you were like, "Damn it, why'd I buy that?" Can you think of anything?
No, not really.
No. Wow. That was kind of a...
I always buy my kids quality gifts that they love and cherish forever.
Brad buys his kids gifts that he wants.
Yeah.
Ah, you got another Switch game. Sweet.
Hey, awesome. I'm going to play this.
I came very close to buying Cowabunga Collection on the Switch last night, the Turtles one. That has like 11 Turtles games from growing up.
All of them.
I had it on there. I was about ready to buy it, and then I fell asleep. And I woke up, I was like, shit.
So, any of your kids fans of the Turtles?
They got the new one, the Shredder's Revenge one, I think.
That one's awesome.
That one's great. But yeah, they've liked it.
Did they watch any of the cartoons?
No, like 3 episodes. They got bored.
Oh, I'm sorry. Animated shows?
Well, it's not Disney. It's good quality animation.
Great rides at Disney.
Yeah. Where's Jody Benson at this year, Doug?
Have you guys played Cult of the Lamb on the Switch?
No, not yet. I heard it was good.
It's phenomenal.
I heard it was.
I like sacrificing my cult members.
I
You
am
guys play
unaware of
Animal
this
Crossing.
game.
It's really
Please
awesome.
explain what it is. Call
So you're like this little lamb, and you're supposed to go kill the old gods, and then start a cult of your own, and then this other new god gives you all these powers, and you start a cult, and you have to like create the cult. You can sacrifice them, you can make them starve, you can make them go on mushrooms, and it raises their faith. It's
Wait,
phenomenal.
you can have your lamb go on shrooms?
Yeah. It's actually called brainwashing, and you do the brainwashing ritual, and you give them mushrooms.
I'm buying this for my
It's
kids.
the #1 game right now.
Is it only Switch?
No,
No, it's on all of them.
yeah, it's so
Okay.
fun.
So I
It's
can
not a
get this
physical
for
copy
Christmas.
though. There was only a digital copy. For
Yeah, it's
Switch.
only digital right
It's
now.
so much fun. I think I played when I looked at my stats last night when I was playing. I think I've played 24 hours.
Yeah.
Which is,
And
I
she's
haven't
only
even
owned
killed
it
all
for
the gods.
30 hours.
And I haven't even killed all the gods yet because I'm more entertained by sacrificing and resurrecting and farming. It's real fun.
Farming.
Yeah.
I really love sacrificing. I like farming too.
Yeah, they give you gifts. You can give them gifts. You can give them a little necklace. Like some of them extend their life. Some of them makes it so that they can't sleep, so they work 24/7. I love it.
So it's like a Nike factory.
I've actually chosen the nicer ones because you get a choice between two doctrines, and some of them are like make it so that your people never eat, or you can say that there's a day where they can't eat. And I would choose the nicer ones. I'm actually kind of a nice god.
Can you sacrifice yourself for them and things like that?
No, you only sacrifice people that are your followers.
Well, lambs.
And you can put them in prison. If they're dissenting, you can put them in prison and re-educate them every day.
Well, that is a good question. Your followers, are they other sheep or are they people?
No, they're little animal people.
They're sheeple, Jeff. Sheeple.
They're sheeple. You can actually choose their little form and rename them. I didn't choose about their names in the beginning, but I think I should have started a theme. I think my second cult, I'm going to have themed names.
What's the name of your cult?
Tteokbokki, which is it's a Korean joke. It's like this street food, but in Korea there's a shop that was my favorite, and I called it Shincheonji Tteokbokki, and Shincheonji is a cult in Korea, and the name is really close.
So all the Hobie.
We still can't hear you, Justin. This is called a microphone.
If
you would show up
all
to
your
a
Korean
podcast,
following
you would know
just
this.
got a big
a
laugh.
joke between me and my friends in Korea and a few here. It's a dumb joke, but it's cute.
Do you guys have a Korean following?
We don't have a mic on you.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was loud enough. Do you have a Korean following?
Who? Us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have followers in I think every continent.
I know there's some in Korea, but I
That
don't
was
know
just
if
for
they
you,
are,
Koreans.
I don't know if they are Korean or Americans in Korea.
Yeah, we don't know. We can't get that specific.
Well, if there are more Americans in Korea, they might get it. Shincheonji Tteokbokki or Shincheon Tteokbokki.
Once we hit 1 million listeners every week, we just kind of stop, look at the stats. That's how it works. So
How cool.
Blake is huge in Japan.
We're big in Japan.
yes. So Doug, where's Jody Benson?
At my house.
Oh, what? That sounds creepy.
So you kidnapped her.
Kidnap is such a strong word. She's just visiting.
And she's
Against her
singing.
will.
She's singing for 24 hours straight.
That's right.
Does she have any other songs? A whole new
Can you have her
world.
deliver a pizza to us, Doug?
It's a whole new world.
I'm looking forward to lunch.
That's the wrong song.
I think I'm going to that deli again. That deli we went last year. Justin doesn't remember it. Or does he? He's not even listening. Hey, Justin.
Oh, sorry. We were joking over here.
Oh, you got your inside
Side
jokes.
jokes.
Oh,
Inside jokes off camera.
oh cinema guys jokes. Oh, fine.
That's why we're sitting at the high table.
You do have the
We're
high
the
ground.
Taking the high road, I see.
yep.
They haven't taken the
All
high
right, so
road.
what was the question?
Don't worry about it.
We're
Anyways,
at the high table. You have to bow to us.
The answer is yes.
I have the high ground, Anakin. Don't try it. You were the chosen one. Anyways, anything else we want to talk about? No? Nothing? What time is it? Okay.
Lunch. What's for lunch?
We talked about that already.
While you guys were too busy in your own
Wow.
conversation, we
We were talking about lunch, actually.
about lunch.
That was our conversation over here.
Brian said he's really looking forward to lunch.
Thank you for
You know,
listening.
I always feel like these episodes are probably the best.
Just the
anyway.
best.
Wild card.
They're
Just
giving us
great
sushi all
content.
weekend, right?
What's
Yeah.
that?
We're getting sushi for lunch today.
Yeah, I heard it was Jeff Ruby's catering.
Yes, Jeff Ruby's is catering. For people outside Cincinnati, that's a very kind of expensive restaurant. Good steak, though. Very good steak.
I wouldn't know.
You never been there?
I've never been there. Like I can afford that.
I've never been there either. Wah, wah. No,
You never been Jeff Ruby's?
No.
Been to a Jeff Ruby's, but not the Jeff Ruby's.
Oh,
I did meet him once at a cigar tasting.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was not
Yes.
very kind. I didn't. I just moved to Cincinnati. I didn't know who he was, and I leaned behind us, the table behind us, was like, "Hey, do you guys have a cigar cutter?" And this guy goes, "Do you know who you're talking to?" And I was like, "No."
Don't you know
and
who
he's
I
like, "This is the Godfather of Cincinnati," because his magazine just came out where he called himself the golf Cincinnati. I was like,
Can't give yourself a nickname.
And I go, okay, cool. Do you have a cigar cutter? And he did, and he gave it to me then. But like, he didn't say any words. It was just his like goons,
his people
who were saying things. His like lackeys,
entourage.
You know who you're talking to.
Don't you know who I am? No,
His
I'm the
goons
father
that
of the Harp twins.
That's right. Goons that are empowered by because I'm his buddy. No,
That's
I'm
right.
just as influential and powerful.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it, right?
I guess we're going to pause for lunch then.
Yeah. So,
If Jason
Ashley's
can afford
interested in
Jeff
this lunch
Ruby's, I guess
menu?
he's buying.
What's happening?
That's true. I mean, you're so surprised nobody's
Cheese,
eaten
pizza.
Jeff Ruby's.
I've only been there twice.
You're like, you've never had? I'm like, yeah.
Well, it's like a Cincinnati establishment. Not like
Yeah,
he's-
but do you see the money just oozing out of my blood? Yeah, no, it's not there.
No,
I see money. Yeah.
I was
Brian?
just doing some quick research about our downloads in Korea. Apparently, we are pretty big in Korea.
Mm-hmm.
We will be one of the events in the Squid Game sequel that contestants are going to have to listen to in order to survive.
And it's just me doing impressions.
The cinema guys are officially done.
I'm still here.
Hey, wait. Whoa, that is odd that Justin's staying. Everyone else is leaving.
I was just told.
Justin left yesterday and didn't do
Because you were
manual
talking
labor.
about lunch. We're like, we need some lunch.
I was here for all of the activity. I didn't know that there was more coming later.
So she said. Okay.
Titles for the show?
Titles for the show?
You only sacrifice people.
There you go. And
Cocaine in the ear.
we hope to see you. We hope to see you at the
Fentanyl friend.
Cincinnati Comic Expo. We're back to a regular format probably next week. And Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets. There's a history, not so bad. There's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. History of bad ideas. Podcast.
You are listening to a Hobie.